So I guess the thing that bothers most people about the Toys to Life business model is the expected yearly update that requires the purchase of a new game, new portals, starter packs, and well, probably even a whole load of new figures as well. And LEGO Dimensions bucks the trend in a very unique way. For 2016, there is no LEGO Dimensions 2. Instead, there's just like new waves of content in other packs. And if you already own LEGO Dimensions, then you can just buy any story mode, level pack, team pack, or fun pack for year 2, and it just works with your setup. Rather than being a new game disc, there are new levels that you can download as part of your existing LEGO Dimensions game, and this content is locked until you use the correct figure to access it. As a whole, it's a brave move, and it's just nice to know that all you need is the original starter set to get involved with LEGO Dimensions' second year of content. So what about that new content? Well, in the so-called Wave 6 of packs, we've got one story pack, 2 level packs, 2 team packs and a fun pack, covering a range of licensed characters that really will appeal to all ages. And first up is something very new to LEGO Dimensions Wave 2, and that is story packs. Now, these larger packs consist of a brand new themed playset to build and place over the existing LEGO portal, and alongside that there's a new figure, vehicle and a gadget. In game, this also unlocks a mini story mode consisting of multiple levels plus a particular adventure world for that theme. And the very first story pack is based around 2016's Ghostbusters reboot, and basically fits the entire plot of the film through 6 reasonably large levels. And while this story pack only comes with a figure of heroine Abby Yates, the other 3 Ghostbusters are controllable companions in each level, with each one having their own abilities that are used to bypass a variety of puzzles. And as for the story mode itself, it's exactly what you'd expect from a LEGO game based on a blockbuster movie. Levels that cleverly convey the main plot points, all coloured with a very silly sense of humour. It's a very good set of levels as well, and while LEGO Dimensions' approach to puzzling isn't exactly complex, there are plenty of new types of hazard to offer something new to veterans of Year 1. However, I must mention that I had some real problems with crashes throughout my time with Year 2's content so far, where it would just crash at the end of levels, losing my progress, and it doesn't help that this story pack's progression is slightly different to the usual LEGO Dimensions story mode. For this story pack, the next level isn't automatically unlocked when you finish the previous one. You actually have to go into the Ghostbusters adventure world and perform a brief task before the next level is accessible. And unfortunately for me, because my game kept crashing, I was completely unaware of this, so I seriously struggled to progress until a support representative actually helped me out. However, even with those issues, I loved this pack, and I would have wished for a different vehicle or gadget instead of another variation on the already released Ecto 1 vehicle, but it's still fun to race around adventure worlds with that famous siren blaring, so it's not exactly a problem. My verdict? Well, if you've seen the film or have no intention of doing so, it's definitely worth picking this pack up to start you off in Year 2. If you haven't seen the film and want to, then you might want to do that first, because this pack will pretty much spoil everything for you in terms of the plot. Next up is a level pack based on one of the most popular animated series of the past decade, Adventure Time, and I cannot be happier. Included is a figure of Finn, the Jake-mobile and an ancient war elephant, and well, they've done a fantastic job in keeping these figures true to the cartoon. That level of quality is carried through to the level itself, where the game's visuals are given this really lovely cel shaded lick of paint, and it looks absolutely fantastic. It genuinely feels like playing the cartoon, even though everything is uniquely LEGO. Based on a couple of Adventure Time episodes, this lengthy single level takes Finn on a quest to retrieve the Enchiridion and generally do things that good heroes do. Honestly, if you are a fan of Adventure Time, then this is pretty much a must buy pack, as it does such a good job with the source material. If you need proof of how far the net has been cast for the licensed properties in Year 2, here is a level pack based on the very first Mission Impossible film, complete with tiny Tom Cruise figure and all. And it might have been a strange idea for a LEGO Dimensions pack, but there is a lot of level for your money here, with a ton of areas and a lot of action, plus the standard LEGO attempt at humour. This is a level pack that shouldn't work, but it strangely does. LEGO Ethan Hunt's abilities are pretty cool and suitably stealthy, while the included sports car and motorcycle are pretty cool models to build. This was of course another level I had issues completing because of freezes, but hopefully these issues will be resolved soon if not already. Technical issues aside, this is another excellent level pack that is certainly worth your time. Onto the team packs, and we're returning to the world of OO with the Adventure Time team pack. With no level content to speak of, the main attraction for buying these packs is for characters you love or useful abilities for completing the game. And at this point we don't know how useful Jake and Lumpy Space Princess are as characters, but if you love the Adventure Time level pack enough, then you probably want this pack as well. Both figures look great and true to the characters themselves, and Jake's shape changing skills are utilised incredibly well in his in-game abilities. Meanwhile, the included B-Mode model is just awesome and cute, with its own unique ability of activating special B-Mode docking stations, which will likely make this a required pack for completionists. Meanwhile, the Lumpy's car isn't so special, with very common abilities, although Lumpy Space Princess is only the second character to actually have the Rainbow Brick blow-up ability after Unikitty. Overall, this is a pack for Adventure Time fans and completionists, but not necessarily essential for everyone else. Considering that there have been a ton of LEGO Harry Potter games over the years, it was amazing that year 1 of LEGO Dimensions didn't have any Harry Potter content. However, that has finally changed with the Harry Potter team pack. Included in this pack is young Potter himself, the deadly Lord Voldemort, the Hogwarts train and the Weasley's enchanted car. Now, being wizards, both Harry and Voldemort are adept magic users, and between them this pack offers players a ton of incredibly useful abilities. In fact, most of the basic common abilities are available here, making this team a great pack to buy for those looking to get every gold brick. As for their vehicles, well, they offer a small handful of useful abilities, whether it be on land, in the air or even under the sea. Now, even though there isn't a level assigned to this pack, the breadth of abilities contained in this pack and the continued popularity of Harry Potter will likely put this at the top of the list for many people. Finally, we have come to proof that a lot of LEGO Dimensions Year 2 content is very much geared towards 30-somethings and upwards, and even though this A-Team Fun Pack likely has more in common with the more recent movie adaptation, BA Baracus is truly a hero for adults of a certain age. Even if he isn't voiced by Mr. T here, he's still got a couple of useful abilities, especially the all-new A-Team Master Builder ability that allows BA to build items out of parts, and he's the only character at the moment to have this ability as well, so it remains to be seen if he's required to get all the gold bricks. And if you're wondering where the rest of the team are, well, BA can also change into Face, Hannibal and of course Murdoch at any time. Now, it wouldn't be the A-Team without that iconic van, and the model for that is included and absolutely fantastic, and probably pretty much a selling point for many people by itself. Overall, for a fun pack, it's actually pretty good, pretty awesome, and might be worth checking out, especially if you ever grew up in the 80s. So with Wave 6, LEGO Dimensions Year 2 has gone off to a pretty awesome start. All of the packs in this wave have some sort of reason to purchase them, either because you love the characters or some unique abilities for obtaining collectibles. And all in all, it's a great wave of content. The only problem is your wallet is going to hate you.